Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks so much for joining for this yoga drills class. We have 1 hour to work on the foundational elements of strength, flexibility, and always a little bit of core. So I'm going to be utilizing 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks and you're at home, just any 2 objects that can bear weight that are approximately the same height. 2 big books usually work. If you're a science fiction fan, you could grab book 1 and book 2 of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and use those. So anything like that, make sure you have that handy. And then we'll slowly work through the foundational elements of the technique, the strength, all of that. Please feel welcome to adjust the movements so that they really make the practice accessible for you. At the same time, don't let yourself off the hook from working in the practice. What I like to say is that it's really useful for each of us, all the students on the path, to find the way to best work in your practice. So don't let yourself off the hook, but don't hit it too hard and never fight or force yourself or never do harm to the body. Okay? So let's get started. Come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Gently bring your hands together. A nice long deep breath in. As you exhale, rest your hands down to any comfortable position. Tune into your breath and let your awareness on the inflowing and the outgoing breath help the mind calm down. Bring your attention to your body and notice the feeling and sensation in the body, the muscles, the skin, and the energy of the body. Finally, notice the quality of your mind and your emotions. Are there many thoughts? Are there few thoughts? What are the type of thoughts? And then keeping a little bit of a window into breath, body, and mind. Allow yourself a conscious deep breath in, and then activating the muscles of the pelvic floor. As you exhale, let's open the eyes. Good work. Now we'll begin taking the fingers out to the side on the ground, keeping the pelvic floor activated. Inhale, let's take arms out to a T shape and we'll hold for 5. 1. Good job. 2. Shoulder blades away from each other. 3. Steady breathing. 4. Almost there. 5. Let's start to roll the shoulders gently forward. Very good, and we'll just keep that rolling, spiraling action inside the shoulder joint. Excellent work. Just keep rolling, releasing, feeling, a little bit of strengthening. Little fatigue is totally fine. Let's do about 2 more. Try to keep the arms totally straight and back to the center. Give me a big reach, and then we'll prepare to reverse directions. Let's go in the opposite direction. Good job. Excellent. And it's almost like we're just kind of happily, merrily warming up the shoulders, saying hello to the movements inside the rotator cuff. Not asking too much of the shoulder to start. Let's do about 2 more rounds, 1 more round, then give me a big reach. Reach, reach, reach. Really move your shoulder blades away from each other. Hold it there, almost there. And then exhale, come on down. Oh, very good. Let's relax your shoulders for a moment. And then we'll head on over to the hands and knees. So come on over onto your hands and knees. You can stack your hands about shoulder width apart, your knees about hips width apart. And let's grip the fingertips, root down into the knuckles and the heels of the hands. And let's just stay here for 5 breaths. 1. Shoulder blades move away from each other. 2. Keep drawing the navel in. 3. Almost there. 4. And 5, let's roll through cat and cow. Inhale, extend your spine, deep breath in. Exhale, let's round the back, tuck it under. Good, let's do it a few more times. Inhale, extend, deep breath in. Exhale, round all the way under. Last one, inhale, extend, deep breath in. Exhale, round and under. Good, come back to your neutral tabletop position. Let's draw the knees in towards each other and let's warm the wrists up a little bit more by gripping your fingertips, rooting down into the knuckles, moving your shoulder blades away from each other, rotating the tailbone under, and then start to lean your body weight forward. As you lean forward, try to fire up your shoulders. Let's hold for 5. 1, 2, 3. So we're stretching and strengthening the wrists at the same time. 4. Almost there. 5. Let's gently come all the way back to child's pose. You can leave the arms outstretched for a moment. Steady breathing. Almost there. And inhale, come on back up. Keep the knees together, grip your fingertips, rotate the tailbone under. Let's do it again. Slowly pitch your shoulders forward and then fire up the muscles of the shoulder girdle and just lean forward. Relax the neck, just start to pitch the shoulders forward. Don't go too far forward, so let's make sure the shoulders don't go past the fingertips, and again, we'll hold for 5. 1. You might even find that your feet naturally come off the ground. If you do, that's great. If not, that's okay too. 4 and 5. Exhale all the way back to child's pose. We'll just give the wrist a little break. 1 more of these. Draw the navel in. Grip your fingertips. Root down through the knuckles and the heels of the hands. Rotate the tailbone under and then pitch the shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4. Almost there. 5. Exhale all the way back to child's pose for a moment. Relax your neck, relax your head. Very good. Spread the fingers wide apart. Let's close the fingers into a fist. Spread the fingers wide apart. Close the fingers into a fist. Spread the fingers wide apart. Close the fingers into a fist. Very good. Let's take the hands forward, curl your toes under, then separate the knees, find the connection into your pelvic floor, and inhale on up to downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. 1, steady breathing. 2, let the shoulder blades move away from each other. 3, keep drawing the navel a little bit in. 4. 5. Walk half the distance in, then soft bend in the knees, and we'll start our hanging forward fold. So lay your arms over each other, and then inhale, hips go back and up. Let's just relax the back and relax the shoulders. 1. Find the element of rest where you are. 2. Let the spine relax. 3. Find your flexibility in the space between the breaths. 4. Calm the nervous system. 5. Bend the knees. We'll do it again. Inhale, hips go back and up. Relax and release through the spine. 1. Steady breathing. 2. The navel is in. 3. Mind is nice and calm. 4. Notice where the stretch is happening. Notice the emotions. Notice the breath. 5. Last one. Bend the knees. Inhale, hips go back and up. And let's hold. 1, 2. Getting that forward bend established. Our forward fold is kind of that hidden key to so many postures in the practice. 4. See where you can release. See where you can relax. 5, good job. Let's bend the knees. Keeping the knees into the chest, take the hands down. Let's step it on back so you can just easy come back to your hands and knees. You come back to your hands and knees, we're gonna build it up to plank. So I want you to drop your knees in towards each other. Spread the shoulder blades away from each other. Tailbone is rotated under. Let's step one leg back. Hold it here for a moment and really check that the tailbone is rotated under. A very strong tuck of the pelvis. And then inhale, come up to plank. Let's go for 5 breaths in plank. 1, 2, 3. Draw the navel in, shoulders a little forward. 4, almost there. 5. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember, we can go all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Shoulder blades are moving down the back. Long, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing. Good, let's stay for another 5. 1. Shoulders move away from the spine. Steady breaths. 2. 3. Nice and easy. 4. 5. Now let's sink the knees back down. We're going to take plank again. All right, so draw the navel in, shoulder blades away from the spine. Step the other leg back just so that we can work both sides and really rotate your tailbone under. Inhale, come up to plank. We'll stay for 5, then we're going to do toe point plank, all right, or pointed plank. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. Relax the neck. 4. And now I want you to pitch your shoulders forward. Roll over the toes like you're dragging your toes forward. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. 4. Keep it slow and steady. 5. Back to plank. Roll over your toes. Exhale. Chaturanga. Come on down. Inhale. Upward facing. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing. All the way out. Good. Come back down onto your knees. Bring your feet together. We're going to try to come up with both legs at the same time into plank. All right, you ready? Keep it easy. So let's rotate the tailbone under. Shoulders come forward. And here we go. Inhale, come up to plank. Looking good. 1, 2. Relax your neck. Just gaze easy between the hands. 3, 4, 5. Let's roll it forward. Toe point plank. 1, 2, 3. Navel in. 4, 5. Back to plank. Exhale. Chaturanga. Good. Inhale. Upward facing. Big breath. Exhale. Downward facing. All the way out. Great. Good job. Now, let's go ahead and point the knees back down on the ground. And then sliding your hands a little bit back. And then walking the feet a little bit back to the back of the mat. Now we're going to bring the knees together and start to work the hip. All right, you ready? So you're going to take your right leg back and we're going to do these little hip rolls. So I want you to reach that right leg, cross, and then inhale, slide it on the floor to come up. Good. And then reach it all the way back and then slide through the hip, come up, slide through the hip, reach it back, slide through the hip, reach it forward, slide through the hip, reach it back. Slide through the hip, reach it forward. We're going to do 5 more times. Slide through the hip, reach it back. Slide through the hip, reach it forward. Deep breath in as you reach back. And deep breath out as you bring it forward. And deep breath in and a deep breath out. 3 more times. And deep breath in and a deep breath out. 2 more times. And deep breath in and a deep breath out. Last one. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good job. Slide it on back, put it in position. We prepare to switch the sides. Good. Extend your left leg back, slide it over. Good. That's looking good, just like that. Now we prepare. Slide it on forward. Big breath in as you slide it back. And big breath out as you bring it forward. Keep the bandhas in as you slide it back. Draw the navel in as you spin it forward. Roll through the hip joint, move it back. Roll through the hip joint, move it forward. Roll through the hip joint, move it back. Roll through the hip joint, move it forward. 5 more times. Hip joint, move it back. Hip joint, move it forward. Draw the navel in as you spiral back. Draw the navel in as you spiral forward. 3 more. Navel in, spiral back. navel in, spiral forward. 2 more times. Spiral back and bring it forward. Last one, spiral back and bring it forward. Good, let's set it back into place. Bring your knees to hips width apart, cat and cow again. Inhale, extend, deep breath in. Exhale, round, all the way under. Inhale, extend, deep breath in. Exhale, round, under. Last one. Inhale, extend, deep breath in. Exhale, round and under. Walk a little forward to the middle of the mat again, and now we'll just do the straight leg extension. Left knee comes a little forward into the center, right leg back and up. Let's hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there. 5, exhale, put it down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, we set it down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, we set it down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, we set it down. Inhale, reach back and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, back and up. Let's do 5 more. Exhale, down. Inhale, use your spinal extension. All the way down. Spinal extension. All the way down. Spinal extension to lift the leg. 3 more. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Back and up. Exhale, down. Last one and hold. 1, 2, gaze down the bridge of the nose. 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Open the knees to hips width apart. Round the back. Good. Drop the right knee a little into the center and left leg back and up. Hold. 1. If the wrist's getting fatigued, after this we're going to rest them. So just see if you can stay with it. Grip the fingertips a little bit. And remember to lift your body weight up. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Inhale back and up. 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 Exhale down. Keep working. Back and up. Exhale down. Keep reaching back and up. We got 5 more. You're feeling the fatigue. It's normal. Use the spinal extension. Back and up. Exhale down. Back and up. Exhale down. Keep reaching. Back and up. Exhale down. Again, go back and up. Exhale down. Last one and hold. 1, 2, 3, almost there. 4, and 5. Set it down. Knees hips width apart. Round the back. Walk the knees a little bit open and back, and then take the hands forward, and we've got puppy pose. We reach, 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 reach. Your head or your chest on the ground. 1, 2. You can move the feet away from each other if that feels better. 3, 4, and 5. Press into your elbows. Let's come forward to Cobra. Roll your thigh bones in. And we're going to do a little sequence that repeats the puppy pose and the Cobra pose so we can start to work our back bending a little bit. So lift the kneecaps and hold your Cobra. 1. Let the first one be relatively friendly, just kind of easy, not overdoing it. Elbows in front of the shoulders. 4. Almost there. 5, very good. Walk your hands a little back, come back, prepare for puppy pose again. Exhale down, start to push through the palms, and then you could maybe put the elbows down this time for our puppy pose. 1, 2, working the midsection of the back. 3, if it starts to hurt the neck, just drop the head a little forward and down, but keep the movement working through the spine. 4, almost there, keep breathing. 5, reach forward, again, Cobra Pose. We have an option to deepen the Cobra Pose by coming up onto the block with the elbows. And if it starts to give you a little pain in your spine, then I want you to gently come back onto the ground off of the block, all right? Press into the elbows. Good, just like that, looking really good. 1, steady breathing. 2, keep the mind nice and steady. 3, 4, almost there. A little activation through the back muscles. Very good. 5, let's move that block over to the side. And then curl the toes under, step it back. Now again, puppy pose. Let's see if we can do again that version with the elbows down. So we come forward and then elbows down. So you're on your forearms. It's like forearm puppy pose. Now gaze towards the nose tip. 1. Find your activation in the postures. Your hips are going back and up. The navel is drawing in and you're gazing at the nose tip. 2. The ribs are moving away from the hips. 3. Almost there. 4. And 5. Exhale, shift forward. Now, again to Cobra Pose. If you feel good in your Cobra Pose, you're welcome to try kind of scooting into Cobra with the elbows on 2 blocks. So again, if you feel too much compression in your lower back, I want you to go back down to 1 block or back down onto the floor. Scoot your thigh bones in so they gently internally rotate, giving space to the sacrum, and at the same time freeing the glute muscles. All right, let's really press into the elbows. 1, soften your butt muscles. 2, activate the back. 3, steady breathing. Keep working. 4, we're almost there. Draw the navel in. Now we're gonna just add in a little extra push. So you can come up onto the blocks, and if it feels right for you, you can give yourself a little active push back. And let's just hold that for 2 breaths. That's 1, I know it's intense, and 2, curl the navel in. And now exhale, leave your hands on the blocks. So now we can stretch the shoulders. 1, deep breaths, hands together. 2, you can just hang back however comfortably it feels for you. The navel is in, hips are moving back. 4, almost there. 5, good job. Now let's walk the blocks on over to the side for a moment. Very good. Take the hands forward. All right, it's gonna feel a little weird. We're gonna step 1 leg back, rotate the tailbone under, and inhale, plank. So we're gonna fire up the plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Let's hold the upward facing. Long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. All right, we got our downward facing dog. Now let's just tuck the tailbone a little bit and drop the knees into the chest. So we just kind of actively release the back and then inhale, straighten the legs. Let's do it 1 more time. Exhale, bend the knees and squeeze the thighs into the chest, and then inhale, legs go back and up. Last one, bend the knees and drop the thighs into the chest, and then inhale, your legs go back and up. Good. So let's go on to the 3-legged dog. All right. Now, when we find our 3-legged dog, you're gonna point your right toes and then inhale, really push with the left leg and just kind of reach back and up, all right? Hold for 5. 1, 2, the navel is in. 3, almost there. 4, and 5. Now we're gonna set it down. We're gonna do the other side. Point the left toes, inhale, left leg, back and up. 1, 2, navel in. 3, 4, 5, set it down. Inhale, come forward, plank. Just for fun, toe point plank. 1, 2, fire it on up. 3, 4, 5, curl it under. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. You got a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing. Okay, the next movement is a little hard, all right? We're gonna go through something a little complicated. So, it's kind of a combo movement. So, we're gonna inhale, come up to 3-legged dog and give me a big reach. Exhale there, and we're gonna keep the legs straight. Inhale, right leg spins forward, and then all the way up to your 3-legged dog. Scoop that right leg forward, all the way up up to your three-legged dog. If it's better for you to bend the knee and come forward, you can do that. All the way up to your three-legged dog. Now, if you're finding that there's no space for the leg, you're welcome to stack the blocks up. I often do this with the blocks. I'm not sure I didn't today. I thought, let's just give it a try. Let's try it on the blocks, all right? So we'll inhale up to your three-legged dog, scoop that right leg forward, inhale back and up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint forward, all the way up to your three-legged dog. And again, if you want to bend the knee in plank, that works too. All the way up to your three-legged dog, scoot it forward, inhale up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint, come forward, all the way up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint, come forward, all the way up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint, come forward, all the way up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint, come forward, all the way up to your three-legged dog, slide through the hip joint, come forward, hold, 1, 2, hold it forward, 3, you need to bend the knee, you can do that too, 4, 5, give me plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, that was hard. Exhale, downward facing. All right, make sure the blocks are in a good position. I feel like I want mine a tad wider. Now we'll prepare for the other side. You want to stay on the blocks, want to come off of them. Remember, we have options. You can bend the left knee or you can keep it straight. Let's slide up to your left side, three-legged dog. And then just get used to it on the first couple, kind of slide it easy forward, maybe even keeping it on the ground. Inhale, up to your three-legged dog. Slide it forward again, maybe even keeping it on the ground. All the way up to your three-legged dog. Reach, slide it forward. Inhale, up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, reach, slide it forward. All the way up to your three-legged dog. Remember, you got the option, you can bend the knee in plank. All the way up to your three-legged dog. You can do 1 and 1 if you want to play with it. Slide it forward. Inhale, up to your three-legged dog. You could try bend the knee in plank. Inhale, up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, slide it forward. Inhale, lift from your center of gravity. Inhale, press into the shoulders, come forward. All the way up to your three-legged dog. We're doing dynamic strength in the hip, sliding it forward. Little shoulders and core too. Up to the three-legged dog. If it gets too much, bend the knee in plank. 2 more times. Up to the three-legged dog. Slide it forward. All the way up to the three-legged dog. Slide it forward and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Sink the knees down, cross your feet, stretch out the legs, Dandasana position. Good job, everyone. Really good job. Good work. All right, let's scoot those hips down. Moving the blocks wherever you like for right now. Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paschimottanasana. Reach forward, let's hold the ankles. You can hold on to your big toes if you like. Inhale, prepare, deep breath in. Exhale, fold, dropping through the navel, deep breaths. 1. Scooting a little round so you can feel the hip joints. 2, 3. Steady breathing. 4, 5, inhale it, straighten the arms. Exhale here, reach around. You can deepen the grip. You can hold onto your feet, the ankles, the toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, fold. 1, Deep breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, we straighten the arms. Exhale here. Reach gently back. Open the knees to again be about hips width apart. And now we're going to take reverse tabletop. Release the front of the pelvis. Inhale to lift the hips up and forward. 1, 2. Steady breath. 3, 4. Almost there. Keep breathing. 5. Exhale, we sit it down. Good. Slide the blocks back so that the blocks are between the hips and the feet. All right. Then you can place the feet on the ground. They can be flat, or if you like, they can also be pointed. All right. So find what works. If it hurts too much in the hip flexors, you're going to move your knees just a little away from each other. All right. The navel is in, and let's extend the arms, and the hands want to line up with the shoulders. And deep breaths. 1, 2. Nice and easy, stay with it. 3, keep working. 4, we're almost there, it's looking good. That's it, just like that, keep working. Find your pelvic floor. 5, now we're gonna add in a little extra. Rotate your tailbone under, activate the glutes, arms forward. 1, hurts the neck, you can have your hands under your head. 3, the navel in. 4, 5, inhale, roll it up, cross your feet. Take the hands on the blocks, and we're going to shift your body weight forward. 1, to lift the hips back and up. 3, keep breathing. 4, and 5. Exhale, come on down. Let's try it again, just like that. Same movement. 1, good. Come on back up. Excellent work, just like that. Good job. Stay with it. 2, if you want to lift your legs up from the beginning, you can. But remember, this is Navasana. We're going to do it 5 times, so it means we're only on number 2. So you keep breathing. 3, that's good, just like that. 4, 5, exhale, come on down, squeeze your thighs, activate glutes. 1, 2, 3, hurts the neck, you can hold onto your head. 4, 5, roll it on up, change your cross, hands on the blocks. Inhale, lift with your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Now let's try to lift the legs if you haven't already. So the feet come up. Try to keep feet and the knees at the same height. You can leave that little space between the knees to help you rotate your tailbone. Hold. 1. Keep breathing. 2. Nice and easy. 3. Get ready for it. 4. 5. Exhale, straight legs, hands on your thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up, cross, change your cross. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, lift with your body. 1, 2, 3, almost there. 4, and 5. Exhale down again. 1, keep working. 2, navel is in, that's it. 3, 4, 5, exhale, lower down. 1, 2, rotate that tailbone under. 3, squeeze your thighs. 4, 5, bring it up, change your cross. You can do it. Don't give up. All right, stay with it. Here we go. We're gonna really lift. Inhale, really lift. 1, your feet may be off the ground. 2, it's okay if they're not, just keep working. 4, and 5, exhale down. Last time. Inhale, Navasana. 1, 2, gaze at the toes. 3, 4, don't give up. 5, exhale, go down. 1, I'm gonna change the hands, you can. 3, 4, 5, roll it up, change your cross, pick it up and really lift. 1, 2, keep working. 3, 4, And 5, exhale down, hands back behind you, reverse tabletop. We're gonna release those hip flexors. Inhale, hips up and forward. 1, 2, keep the breath. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Good job. Okay, let's move your blocks a little over. I want us to work now the same little bit of rolling action that we often find challenging if you're working, say, primary series. So to be able to roll and articulate through the spine is a very, very big lesson in the practice. So let's try to cross the feet, hold onto your ankles, and first just balance here. We'll hold for 5. 1, tuck your tailbone a little bit, so you really rotate the tailbone under. 3, 4, 5. Now you're gonna tuck your head in and we're gonna roll up and down 5 times. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. That's 1. Do it again. Tuck the head. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. That's 2. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. That's 3. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. That's 4. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. That's 5. Feet hips width apart. Reverse tabletop. Lift. 1. You can also do any back bend that you like. So if you want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana or simple bridge, you can do that here as well. 4 and 5. Exhale, go down. Now, if that was accessible, we're going to try holding onto the toes with the knees bent. So I want you to tuck your head under and hold it here. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Again, rolling. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Try again. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. 3 more. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Control with your pelvis. 2 more. Exhale, fluidly roll through the spine. Inhale, come up. Last one. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Let's try a different back bend. Let's lie down, and then let's take simple bridge. Hips up. 1, 2. Easy does it, just to release the front of the pelvis. 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Inhale, roll it on up. Good. Now, hold on to your ankles and straight legs. Balance. You can also hold on to your big toes if you want to do it from there too. The ankles are fine. 3, 4. All right, when we roll, we're gonna flex the feet when we roll back and point the feet when we roll forward. So just look at the toes and try that. Just with the feet, flex your feet, point the feet. Flex the feet, point the feet. Good. Now, flex the feet, exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up, point. It's harder with the straight legs, huh? Exhale, roll back. Flex your feet. Inhale, roll up, point, balance. Exhale, roll back, flex the feet. Inhale, roll up, point the feet, balance. 2 more. Exhale, roll back, flex the feet. Inhale, roll up, balance. Last one. Exhale, roll back, flex your feet. Inhale, roll up, balance. Good. Now, just for fun, bend your elbows and bring your head close to your shins. 1, 2, 3, breathing. 4, relax your shoulders. 5, straight arms, hold it there. Good, bend the knees, hands on the ground. We can take simple bridge. Inhale, lift the hips. You can try interlock the fingers. Hips up. 1, 2. Roll your thigh bones a little in. 3. Nice and easy. 4. 5. Exhale down. Now that we're down, I want you to take your hands forward and let's roll the spine on up. Good job. Cross your feet. Inhale, let's lift the hips. Come on back, get a good chaturanga. Exhale, go down. Inhale, upward facing. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing. Big breath out. All right, let's sink the knees down. It's time for dolphin. All right, have you been missing the dolphin pose? Well, now is the time for the dolphin. Let's drop those elbows down. Very good. Okay. Now, stand the legs up and drop the head under and walk gently in, and let's hold for 5. 1, 2, steady breathing. 3, 4, 5. Now let's shift forward so you come onto the tips of your toes. 1. Relax your neck, you can still gaze at the toes. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sink your knees down and exhale. Let's take child's pose. Rest the shoulders, rest everything. Couple breaths. Nice and easy. Good job. One more breath. Good. We're going to come back up to our dolphin pose. So then curl your toes under. Inhale, come on up to dolphin. Good. Elbows nicely planted into the ground. We're going to switch the gaze to between the forearms. So let's try the feet flat and hold. 1, 2, 3, navel in. 4, 5, pivot forward. 1, 2, 3, keep it stable. 4, 5, sink it down, knees down. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Deep rest. Hands near the feet. Relax. Collect a little energy. Good. Inhale, let's lift the head up and put the elbows down. How you doing? How's it feeling? All right, so now we're going to do 3-legged dolphin. We're not going to rest until we've completed the right side and the left side. If you feel your shoulders starting to get too fatigued, you're going to put your head on the ground, okay? Let's do it. Inhale, come on up to dolphin. And now give me 3-legged dolphin, just an easy one. You can keep the left foot flat if that works. 2, 3, it's almost like your weight is pulling back. 4, and now you're gonna shift your weight forward. 1, so you really try to bear the weight into the shoulders. 4, and 5, good, send it back. Left leg, almost like you're pulling your weight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then shift it forward like you're bearing the weight down into the shoulders, but pushing back at the same time. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down, sink the knees down, full child's pose, nice deep breaths. Let's go for like 3 breaths here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more, deep breath in, deep breath out. Last one, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Good. Inhale, let's lift the head up, walking your hands forward, all the way up into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Good job. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good. From downward facing, walk your left foot forward, and we're going to come into Prasarita, Padottanasana A. So shift forward, hands on the ground, head up. Good, just like that. And then exhale, head down. Let's pivot forward. 5 breaths. 1. Steady breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, let's lift the head up. And now, walk your hands forward. And you're going to bend your right leg. Bend the right knee and straighten the left leg, and we'll just come down, working that left inner thigh. We'll do it a couple times, so let the first one just be exploratory. You can take the left hand down, you can bend a little forward, and we'll just kind of work the inner thigh. Your right heel can be off the ground. We'll stay for a few breaths. 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5, let's lift the head up, and we're going to shift the sides. So keep the hands on the ground, switch over, and then drop down. Good, and we can bend forward, working that right inner thigh. Keep the legs activated, pelvic floor is firm. 1, 2, you can think about this almost like a side lizard. 3, 4, next one's gonna be a little different. 5, back to the center, shift it over, and now see if you can come up with your hands in prayer. Good, and you may find that it's better to sink down your right heel, but if that's not accessible for you, then you can stay up and you might put a hand on the ground for balance. All right, good. 3, 4, and 5. You can pivot forward and see if you can slide over to the other side. Good, good job. 1, 2, you're gonna keep it a little active, okay? 3, good job. 4, almost there. 5, inhale, come on over to the center. And this time I want you to sit down when you get over to the right side. Can you do that? And sit all the way down. And then you're gonna take the left hand and hold on to the right ankle and then reach over to the side. Good, and some of you may just reach up. Some of you may be able to hold onto your foot, and let's hold. 1, 2, navel is in, deep breaths. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. See if you can get hands in prayer. Lift yourself back up into the squat, and then change the sides. Excellent, all the way down. Good. Take the right hand, hold on to the left ankle, spiral forward and down, and just extend that left arm. You can just keep it up, or you can reach all the way over, hold onto your foot, and we'll hold for 5. Good. 1. Your navel is in, deep breaths. 2. You can close the eyes, you can look up. 3. Easy does it. 4. 5, shift it forward, take the hands forward. Inhale, come forward, back to Prasarita A. Long deep breath in, exhale there, walk your feet in, and then I wanna take the yogi squat pose. So inhale, and then exhale, come down, hands in prayer. Good job, it's totally okay to teeter around and fall and lose your balance. It's all part of the process. Stay. 1, knees in a little bit, let's lift the squat. 2, kind of drop down through the hips. 3, looks good. 4, 5, exhale, sit down, so we sink the hips down, and then we're gonna roll the spine all the way down. Let's roll it down, good. Constructive rest position for a moment. Place your sacrum on the ground. Place the sacrum comfortably on the ground. Spiral the knees in towards each other. Good. And drop the navel in. We're gonna have that last little core burn before we take rest. And the navel in, inhale, we pick it up. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, almost there. 4, side to side, right side, left side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Center, palms up, reach. 1, soften the shoulders, reach with the core. 4, and 5. Exhale down, knees away from each other, rest. Very good, let's do it 1 more time. Actually 2 more times. Your knees spiral in, inhale, we pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, side to side, right side, left side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and center. Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sink it down. Good. Like I said, 1 more time. All right, I promise this is the last one. All right, your knees spiral in. Inhale, we pick it up. 1, just the shoulders. 2, ribs in. 3, 4, 5, side to side, right side, left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Center, reach. 1, 2, 3, almost there. 4, and 5. Exhale down. Good. Rest for a moment. Long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Good. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right. Let's extend your right leg. Left knee comes into the chest. Little squeeze. Reclining twist. Exhale, drop that left knee over. Find a comfy place. If you want to put it on a block or a bolster, you're welcome to do that. A little activation through the right leg. Left arm comes up. Exhale, spiral open. Good. 1, soften through the chest. 2, 3, nice and easy. 4, and 5. Inhale, slide it on into the center. Exhale here. Good. Left leg extends, right knee comes into the chest. Slide the right knee over. Get it in a comfy position. Lift your right arm up, and then exhale, spiral the twist to open. Good. Little activation through the left leg to keep the foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come on back into the center. Relax the body and the mind. Find your way into constructive rest to really settle the sacrum. Then relax the arms, relax the legs, and let's take rest. Congratulate yourself for the work that you put in. It doesn't matter whether you achieved everything. Success is the experience that comes from total acceptance, from the recognition that you did the very best you could, and you made it. You completed the class and the practice. Congratulations. Not everyone did, and you're here now. So you're one of the few that stayed the course. Congratulations. You might just say to your body, thanks my body, I appreciate you, you're good. As you feel the breath moving in and the breath moving out, let the mind be conscious and aware. As you notice the sensations in the body, be aware of the sensations, and just hold the body in the field of awareness. Notice the quality of your mind and your emotions. And let the mind and the body come into harmony. In the state of harmony, in the state that we reach after a long, deep practice, it's possible to share the goodness of the practice with others. Perhaps there's someone in your life whom you know that is in pain, that is suffering, that needs a little emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical support. Share with them the goodness that you've tapped into in this practice. Almost as though your heart just sends them a little bit of love, a prayer for that being who's in need to find exactly what they need to be filled up from the inside. And then with the recognition that every being on this planet is some way in need, yourself included. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be filled with love. Feeling yourself recharged, allow yourself a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's move your fingers, toes, your hands and feet. Find the way back to constructive rest position. And draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. Roll over onto your side. All the way up to a comfortable seated position. Your eyes closed, your attention deep in that inner space of awareness. Gently bring your hands together. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Namaste. Good job, everyone. So good. Nice. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I know that it's hard to keep the consistency of the practice, so I just want you to know how much I appreciate you turning back in, coming back in day after day, and everyone who's been the Yoga Drills regulars for a long time. I see you, I appreciate you. We've been on this journey for a good while, and I hope that you're feeling more strong and more flexible. Like if you think back to maybe the first Yoga Drills class you ever joined versus now, I would imagine that you've probably seen some improvement. So can I get a thumbs up if you've seen some improvement? All right, and let me see you just clap for yourself. Like, yay, I've been doing this, yay, thank you. And that also just helps me see you too. So that's awesome, I love that. I, started doing these yoga drills because when I first started to practice, I just couldn't do any of the asanas. It's hard, maybe hard for you to believe, but I couldn't even do a headstand. It took me a year of falling over, and nobody could really give me any technique. And most of the people who could do it could just do it. So all of the yoga drills that I teach are really what has come from what I've needed to do to teach myself how to do the asanas that are a part of my practice today. And anytime I have some new asana that I can't do, then I generate some new yoga drills and come up with them and figure out what I can do. And I'm always looking to get a little stronger for me, I'm someone that if I don't constantly work on strength, then I lose strength really, really easily. So even if I, don't practice for even like 2 days, then I feel I've lost a lot of strength. So for me, it's a constant work to continue to work on strength. So if anybody out there feels like I just keep trying and trying, but there are no results, I'm right there with you. So you just it's a slow process. So we have a little time if there are any questions. Are there any questions so far? Any questions so far? Please feel welcome if you want to raise your hand if you have a question, or if you want to type something into the chat. We do have a little bit of time at the end of class for that. And if not, that's totally okay too. You don't need to have a question. Sometimes after class, you may have a lot of questions throughout the day, but then as soon as you take practice, then suddenly the questions disappear. That can often happen. Is there someone with the hand up? No?
Oh yes.
Yes. Sonia, you've got a question. Okay, let's unmute yourself. I think